the launching pad.
The what?
The launching pad. I promised Jethro I'd light his rockets first.
Wait a minute.
Well, I can't, Paul. Jethro's in his countdown, ready to be shot into space. Where you going, Jed?
I'm going out to get Jethro.
Well, before you go, I got something to tell you.
Well, Jack, Red, this is kind of important.
Now, so is this. Jethro has turned over a new leaf. No more putting windmills on the truck and trying to fly and such foolishness.
Yeah, Granny, I'm afraid it's kind of...
Now, listen to me, Jed. I don't often get a chance to speak good of Jethro. But he was up at the crack of dawn this morning plucking chickens for me.
Yeah, well...
He plucked 27 chickens. I got him in the icebox in the freezer.
I'll see you.
T-minus 20 seconds. Light the matches. T-minus 15 seconds. Light the skyrocket. T-minus 10 seconds and count.
Jethro.
Talk to you when I get back down, Uncle Jed. 8, 7.
Well, how you gonna get back down?
Glide on these wings.
They work?
Well, I hope so. 5, 4.
Well, I'm glad to see you wearing a parachute.
What parachute? This is my lunch. 2, 1, 0. Doggone it, I must have had a power failure.
Yeah, step down, boy. I want to talk to you.
It took 27 chickens to make them wings.
Yeah, I know. Ellie Mae, honey, take them matches back up to the house and help your granny. I want to have a talk with Jethro. Sit down, boy.
Want some lunch, Uncle Jed?
No, thanks.
Thought you said you didn't want none.
Boy, how were you going to eat all that stuff up there in the air wearing them wings?
Well, I'd have figured that out. I got an awful quick mind. But that's one reason why I was cut out to be an astronaut.
You got another reason?
Heck yeah, lots of them. Uncle Jed, this country's in what you call a space race. And spells like me that's going to win it.
Well, ain't no finer reason than doing it for your country.
Yeah, it's mostly for my country, but there's something in it for me, too.
Like what?
Like glory. Them astronauts gets a hog trough full of glory.
I see.
Presidents calls them on the phone, gets put on television, pictures in the paper, ticker tape parade, big hug and a kiss by your wife.
You ain't got no wife.
I know. I'm gonna be the first thing to fellas to get all that glory. Them girls gonna be hanging around me thicker than cats at a fish fry, scrapping with one another. See who gets to hug me first. Strap them rockets on me. I want to get up in space and back down quick.
Now, hold on there, boy.
What for?
It seems to me you got a little more planning to do.
Heck no. I'm ready. Quicker I go, quicker I commence getting that glory.
Well, that's just it. You do it like this and you're going to miss it.
What you mean?
Well, who's going to know you've been up in space besides Ellie and me and whoever you hit when you come down?
Yeah, I see. Maybe I ought to have more of that, what you call a publicity. The newspapers, television and all, huh?
That's right. This is a big, important thing. Don't forget, there's been 27 chickens done laid down their lives.
Yeah.
Let's talk this over with somebody like Miss Jean. Don't forget, she's awful smart about such things.
I'm sorry to have to tell you this, Mr. Clabbett, but Miss Hathaway is no longer here. Yes, she quit, walked out, deserted me.
Mr. Drysdale, you fired her.
Out!
Yes, Mr. Clabbett, it was a cruel blow to me. After all I've done for that girl, she left me high and dry.
Is that a fact? Well, now, if there's anything we can do to help you, just let us know.
Thank you, thank you. It means a lot to know that someone is still loyal to me. Meanwhile, I'll struggle on alone. Bye.
Mr. Drysdale?
Oh, listen, Miss Murray, get Miss Hathaway on the phone. Plead with her. Beg her, promise her anything, only get her to come back. I need her. She's my right arm.
That's what I started to tell you. She just walked in.
Oh? Came crawling back, did she? Not so fast. You think you can just walk in here and plunk yourself down at your old desk, eh? Well, I've got news for you. I might not take you back.
I've got news for you. I'm not coming back.
Huh?
I simply dropped by to clean out my desk. Goodbye.
I'm joking. Where's your sense of humor? Now, come on, sit down and go to work. And I won't even dock you for the half day you missed.
Mr. Drysdale, I was unjustly accused of neglecting my duty, summarily discharged, and replaced without even a chance to defend myself.
Oh, that's terrible.
Well, I think perhaps this has all happened for the best. I have always wanted to pursue a career as a folk singer, and now I shall.
You a singer? Now, wait a minute. I think you're great. Didn't you hear me applaud?
I heard you laugh.
That's because I'm happy. Now, I've got a great idea. You can give folk singing concerts right here at the bank.
Really?
Yes, every Friday after work, we'll herd all the employees into the basement, and we won't let them go home until they listen to you sing. Wait, Miss Holloway. If you'll stay, I'll give you a $5 raise effective immediately.
I presume you mean $5 a month.
No, I mean $5 a year. No, wait a minute, listen. That can add up. 50 years, that's $250. Yeah. Oh, Mr. Clammett. Yes, I'm still very upset about Miss Hathaway.
Well, cheer up. I got good news. Ellie Mae is coming down as secretary for you.
Ellie Mae, well, I'm not sure she can handle it.
Don't worry. If she can't, Granny will pitch in with her. Bye.
Miss Hathaway, wait! I'll make that raise $750 a year!
Well, Miss Jean, come in.
Thank you, Mr. Clampett.
I see you toting the guitar.
Yes, I am no longer working at the Commerce Bank.
Yeah, Mr. Drysdale told me about that. He's right upset with you.
He's upset with me?
Downright grudgeful.
Well, I should like to say that Mr. Melvin Drysdale is a vindictive, avaricious despot.
Well, I'm glad to see you got no hard feelings against him. Makes me feel better about the whole thing.
Me too. Oh, by the way, Mr. Scruggs about.
Well, no, Miss Jane. They left for home for Nashville this morning.
Oh, that's too sad. I was hoping to play some of the songs I'd worked up for my act.
You're in earnest about this singing business, ain't you?
Oh, yes, indeed, Mr. Clampett. It has long been my secret ambition to interpret the folk music of our land. Onga-dinga-die, oh, sand upon the mountain, frogs and fiddle jumpers sing to the moon. Briss, brass, bottle, bottle, bickle, bickle, do.
Not a call for that, is it?
Oh, yes, indeed. Folk singers are all the rage today. Some of them become public idols. Personally, of course, I am not interested in the glory.
There's glory in it, huh?
For those who reach the top.
Tell me, Miss Jean, do you reckon Jethro could plow any kind of a rut at all with that folk singing?
Jethro? I didn't know he was interested.
Well, I'm kind of hoping he might be. You see, here lately, he's been fooling around with...
Dog, my publicity getter's here. Howdy, Miss Jane. Sure, I'm glad to see you.
Thank you, Jethro.
I stopped off the television station to show them my stuff, and they treated me like I was some kind of a nut.
Oh, you took Ellie to the bank first?
Heck yeah. I was glad to get rid of her and her critters. Miss Jane?
Critters?
Yeah, she took along a whole mess of them just so she wouldn't be lonesome. Miss Jane?
Well, boy, how did that set with Mr. Drysdale?
I don't know. I dropped Ellie and the whole mess off out front.
I better give him a call. Excuse me. Oh, boy, Miss Jane's got an idea for you.
Are you going to help me get some of that glory?
Well, frankly, it depends upon how well you can sing.
Sing?
And hopefully accompany yourself on the guitar.
I'm going to have a hard enough time just eating lunch. Didn't Uncle Jed tell you? I'm going to be wearing these here wings when I get up there. flapping and swooping around.
Jethro, you don't need a gimmick like this.
Well, I'm gonna need something when these skyrockets burn out.
You're trying to fire rockets?
Well, yeah. Just to get me started. Now, spread these here wings.
Jethro, dear boy, these are just cheap attention getters. And if you have talent, you don't need them.
I don't.
Not at all. It may take you a little longer to reach the top, but when you hit, you'll be a much bigger smash.
Mr. Drydale? Oh, this is Jed Clampett. I just wanted to make sure Ellie's critters wasn't being a nuisance to you.
Oh, no, not at all. I love the little thing. And lots of company.
Plenty more around here if you want. Not right now. The goat had just had some what? Negotiable security. Oh. She's hard to please. You're lucky you found something she likes right off.
Mr. Clampett, come quickly. Jethro says he's going to rocket himself into space. He's on his way to the launching pad now for the countdown.
Talk to you later, Mr. Drysdale.
Grady. T-minus 10 seconds. Count.
What are you doing on my table?
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Blast off!
Where'd he go?
Ain't that pretty?
I wish it was night.
I think the boy's headed back, Granny.
Yeah, he'll be here in plenty of time for supper.
How you feel, boy?
Miserable! That just ruined my lunch!
Ed, we gotta put a stop to that astronaut foolishness. Look how them rockets scorch Jethro's pants.
Well, Miss Jane is fixing to get him off on another track, Granny. Boy's just looking for a quick way to glory.
Well, if he ever comes down and misses that water, he's foundered.
Where's Jethro?
Now frying off by my kittle fire. He'll be in directly.
Miss Jane, how would you like to stay and take supper with us? We're going to have stewed chicken.
He's gonna have chicken soup, and not much of that.
How come?
While he was drying, old Gobblejaw's done some snacking.
Yeah, I reckon flapping them wings around up there must have given him an appetite.
I can't believe that Jethro would actually rocket himself into the air and expect to fly.
That's all he can think about anymore. Ain't nothing in his head but space.
You can say that again.
Well, I didn't mean for it to come out the way it did. What I meant was the boy... I believe I let it stand.
Well, all dry now. Miss Jane, I didn't know there was women here.
I'll go get you some other pants.
Meanwhile, Jethro, let me urge you again to take up the guitar and
Well, forget it, Miss Jane. My next trip, I ain't taking up nothing but a parachute. Uncle Jed, I was so busy up there, I didn't even have a chance to eat. Oh, I got to, Uncle Jed. I sure didn't get no glory out of this.
Well, I think Miss Jane has got an idea for you that beats astronauting.
Yes, Jethro, I have hopes of your becoming a folk singer.
A folk singer?
They get a heap of glory.
Yes, picture yourself performing on the stage, appearing on television, in nightclubs, making records, the idol of thousands of fans.
Mostly girls.
Really?
You're a star.
All right, I'll be one.
Yes, well, of course, first there is the little matter of,
Look who's here.
Howdy, Mr. Drydale.
Howdy.
Hello, Miss Hathaway.
Hey, I'm gonna be a star.
Yeah, the boy's going on television and everything.
Jethro? Hey, Granny, give me my pants.
Oh, that's a great act. The boy's got a lot of talent. Miss Hathaway.
Are you fixing to stay for supper, Mr. Drydale?
Wait, don't ask him till I see if the human silo left any soup.
Miss Hathaway, please come back to the bank.
What's the matter? Ain't Ellie doing a good job?
Oh, yes, wonderful, but I need Miss Hathaway, too.
Sorry, Chief. That is, ex-Chief. But I have an appointment to audition for a theatrical agent.
Oh, please.
Well, now, don't fret, Mr. Drysdale. Like I said, Granny'd be glad to pitch in and help.
That's all I need.
Well, that's settled then.
Uncle Jed, can I borrow your curtain guitar?
Well, sure, boy. Miss Jane's going to audition for her agent. You can go along.
Well, let's go.
Just a moment. Jethro, you'll need preparation first. I'll talk to the agent about it. Meanwhile, practice. Bye.
No, wait.
I checked the chicken pot, Mr. Drysdale. There's plenty of soup. You can stay for supper.
No, I can't. I need to get banged.
Well, then I better change. Where's he going?
Well, I reckon he couldn't wait. Jethro drive you down.
Oh, Miss Jane says I got to practice.
Practice what?
Folk singing. I'm going to be a star.
Him?
Miss Jane thinks he can sing in front of a big audience. Sure be a lot safer than astronauting.
Sorry to keep you waiting. Everything's in a mess since Miss Hathaway left.
So I see.
Just can't find a replacement.
Where have you been looking? Gilbert, you have a reputation for hiring cheap help. But isn't that overdoing it?
Oh, that's Bessie. Now, come into my office and I'll explain everything while you sign the contract.
No, thanks. If she typed it, I don't even want to read it. I'm going to start doing business with John Cushing. At least he hires high school kids.
Ellie Mae!
Ellie Mae, that goat eats securities. I told you to get her out of here.
Well, I did, Mr. Drysdale. I put her down in a vault, and now she's sick from eating too much money.
I'll just be a moment. And I assure you I'll give a much better performance with my own guitar.
Miss Hathaway, I think it's going to take a little more than your own guitar. Can't you come up with some kind of a gimmick?
Mr. Sherman, I am a singer of pure ethnic folk songs.
Well, right now they're selling about as fast as used Edsels.
Hey, Miss Jane!
Dear, I'm afraid this young man is going to want to audition for you.
What does he play, the electric wheelbarrow?
Let me hear this rascal, Miss Jane.
Oh, Jethro Bodine, Kingsley Sherman.
Howdy.
Hi. Where'd you get that?
I made it myself. Kept busting the strings on my Uncle Jed's guitar, so I invented it. I call it the Bodine-phone.
What does it sound like?
Don't know. Ain't plugged it in yet. Come on inside and we'll try it out.
You wait right here. I'll get my guitar and we'll return to your office.
Are you kidding? This may be just a gimmick we're looking for.
You can't be serious.
Listen, the #1 record today is a guy playing an electrified garden rake while his wife sings with her head in a rain barrel. I got it. Why don't you two work together? Teams are very hot right now. There's Sonny and Cher, Horace and Mabel, Mommy and Dad. Those are the ones with the garden rake hit. Maybe you heard of it. Claire de Lune.
Mr. Sherman, I refuse to be a part of any such travesty on music.
Well, if your style of singing ever comes back, I'll get in touch with you at the bank.
All set, Mr. Sherman. Got her plugged in.
Okay, kid, let's hear it.
Oh, my darling. Oh, my darling.
Oh, this guy is dynamite. If you two team up, you'll be bigger than Sonny and Cher. All you need is wigs and some goofy clothes.
Turn me off. Formula. Got the juice.
He's even got a hit song.
He's here. He wants to hear you two do your number again.
Uncle Jed, I ain't
playing that Bodina phone no more. I'm so full of electricity I could spit sparks.
I dog and Miss Jane, that sure leaves you in a spot.
Yes, it does. If the team of Jane and Jethro breaks up, it means losing all this. I'm going back to work for that martinet, Mr. Drysdale.
Well, you better work fast. Half your team is fixing to shoot itself into space.
Yes, excuse me.
Miss Jane, ain't you going to stop him?
Stop him! I'm going to light his fuse!